ITTF Pro Tour Grand Finals. Germany's Timo Boll and Christian Süss, the #1 seeds, justified their exalted position in the draw of the ITTF Pro Tour Grand Finals by winning the men's doubles crown with the loss of just one game at the final hurdle. In the match to determine the name on the men's doubles roll of honor, Timo Boll and Christian Süss overcame Singapore's Guo Ning and Yang Zi, the #3 seeds and the defending champions. China's duo of the two 18-year-olds Ding Ning and Liu Sherwin won the women's doubles title, beating Hong Kong's Zhang Huajun and Tia Yana in 5 games to clinch the title. China's 27-year-old Guo Yan booked her place in the women's singles final by overcoming Korea's Kim Kyung-ah at the semi-final stage. Guo Yan won the first 3 games comfortably and continued to impress in the 4th.
Good power play, and eventually wins the point. Guo Yan is putting a lot of pressure on. It's not just Kim Ah who's making the errors. Look at that. That is fantastic recovery. So many ways of playing this game, and that was another super point for Guo Yan. Oh yeah, that's it. That is the match.
In the other semi-final, China's 18-year-old Ding Ning played in her first ever ITTF Pro Tour Grand Finals. Her opponent was Singapore's Fong Tianwei, and the match went the full distance to Game 7.
Keep the ball in play. Keep the ball in play. Oh, unlucky there. Fong Tianwei did so well. It's so finite, this game. That's what's so brilliant about it. It's stimulus and response. That's what makes it such great TV. And another great point, Ding Ning at 8-7. Ding Ning will have it, and we'll see that extraordinary serve again, I'm sure. Here it goes. That's it, she's done it. She celebrates. Ding Ning of China makes it an all-China affair in the finals.
The women's final became an exhilarating event between Guo Yan and Ding Ning, with the match going all the way to a deciding 7th game, where Guo Yan was the better player.
I'm surprised that Ding Ning has consistently used this service. It's not really gained any massive advantage. I would have thought to go back to a more orthodox manner of serving and then just bring that one out maybe later.
It was a super point. It was the first time that we've seen her play the forehand, which is a strength. Fantastic. Super rally, absolutely brilliant to level things at 6-all, and Guo Yan lifts her left arm in triumph there. It was superb. Well, it befits a final, that's for sure. It's 9-10, match point, championship point, gold medal point, and it's there! Guo Yan! Wow, what about that? She has come back from the dead.
Once again, Guo Yan, the ITTF Pro Tour Grand Finals women's singles champion, successfully defends her crown. After the break, we're meeting the women of the up-and-coming table tennis team of Hong Kong. We're taking a look at one of the most prestigious events on the table tennis calendar, and who's #1 in the world rankings. Welcome back. In part 2, Hong Kong's finest, we talk to the promising female table tennis team. The sports superstars battle it out at the Tournament of Champions. And of course, we bring you up to date with the latest world rankings.
The Hong Kong women's table tennis team has enjoyed a string of successes in recent years. Lying just a few kilometres south of the giant table tennis nation, China, they could be forgiven for feeling the pressure that this proximity adds. But these days, the majority of the pressure is homegrown, a product of the local government's renewed interest in this sport.
Hong Kong is now funding our program much better than before, investing more time and money into development. This brings the pressure to succeed, so we put that pressure on our players to work harder.
Modern table tennis on the national and international stage is rigorous in its demands, requiring the highest levels of physical fitness and commitment from the athletes. Hong Kong's elite players receive increased support and opportunities to travel and compete in major tournaments nowadays. But just how are they responding?
I like pressure. I think pressure motivates me. If you don't have it, you won't strive to be the best. So yeah, I can deal with the pressure of being an elite athlete.
Elite table tennis has not changed in essence since its earlier days, although now it is much faster, more subtle and demanding than it was a mere 10 years ago. No sport requires faster reactions and more delicate muscular coordination than table tennis.
I started playing table tennis at school when I was 7 years old. My phys ed teacher at the time approached me one day and suggested that I start playing. Today, the fact that people know me and enjoy watching me motivates me to play harder and better. And of course, there's the honor that comes from representing Hong Kong. Although I still call this group of players girls, they are in fact getting older. And in that time, they achieved a lot of success and honor for Hong Kong. They're very experienced, and both technically and tactically, they're very good. I like to play a speed game and power game. I'm tall and strong, so I prefer to play an offensive game. I've usually got more power than my opponents, so I like to keep up the pressure on every attack, which I guess makes me an offensive player. Table tennis requires total body coordination, complete harmony. If one part of your body is out of sync, you cannot play well. Even if your toe is not perfectly coordinated, it will affect your movement. If you want to look at my strong points in table tennis, well, I'm good in rallies. And also, I'm good at keeping my opponents off balance by changing my tactics. Weaknesses? For sure the whole world knows. My weak point is my forehand. For the 2010 Asian Games, I'm hoping that the older and younger players can come together and play well as a team. The younger players will certainly have a chance to learn and gain experience from the older players. My hope is that this will ensure a smooth transition between the old guard and the up-and-comers. And of course, I hope there will be success for some of the native Hong Kong players.
With continued government backing, a solid blend of experience and youth, and players like Jiang Huajun, who is famous for her 4 victories over world #1 Zhang Yining of China, the odds for future success in Hong Kong have never looked better.
The whole team gets on very well. We live together. We train together. We have harmony. At the Asian Games, I'm hoping to get good results in both the singles and team events. My goal for the Asian Games 2010 is to get a medal, and it better be a golden one.